and he's no fan of humility. The biggest and most epic Halo in history is about to touch down on Xbox One, but if you're feeling a bit bamboozled by the history of Halo, then you have come to the right place, my friend, because right here on Xbox On, we've been recapping each of the Master Chief Halo installments in a slipspeed fast 117 seconds, and we've made it all the way to 2012's Halo 4. If you missed our previous episodes, you can catch up here, or if you're ready to visit Requiem, let's do this. Halo 3 ended with Master Chief in cryonic sleep, drifting towards the mysterious planet Requiem. Halo 4 opens 4 years later, the Halo rings are disabled, and the human Covenant war is over. Cortana wakes the Master Chief after enemies board the wreckage of their ship. It's a fanatic Covenant group still fighting despite the armistice. The Covenant are here for Requiem, a world previously inhabited by the Forerunners, an immensely advanced and ancient race, and more importantly the original creator of the Halo rings. After a brief skirmish, a gravity well opens on Requiem, dragging Chief and Cortana onto the surface of the planet. Now, Cortana's not feeling too hot. She's showing signs of rampancy, the AI equivalent of being past your use-by date. Chief vows to return to Cortana's creator, Dr. Catherine Halsey, to see if she can save his pal, but there's a whole lot of Covenant fanatics to get through first, and then the Prometheans show up. These are deadly digital warriors sworn to protect the Forerunners. Chief and Cortana receive a distress signal from the UNSC ship, the Infinity. They destroy a device blocking the signal, but unleash the Didact, the Forerunner's ultimate warrior. He's been imprisoned on Requiem and is itching to restore the Forerunners as the bosses of the galaxy. He's no fan of humanity, and since the Covenant fanatics worship the Forerunners as gods, they quickly join forces with the Didact. The Master Chief fights to the crashed Infinity and discovers the Didact wants to activate a super weapon, the Composer, which will turn humanity into digitized slaves. Luckily, Chief also runs into the librarian. She's actually the Didact's wife and put him into imprisonment after the mother of all domestics. And she gives Chief immunity to the Composer so he can stop the Didact. The Didact retrieves the Composer from the research station Ivanov, composes the station's crew, and heads to Earth, with the immune Chief in close pursuit. The Didact starts to compose Earth, but Cortana, now on the verge of total rampancy, disables the Didact shields to allow Chief to finish him off at the cost of her own AI life. They share an emotional farewell, and Chief, mourning the loss of his bestie and increasingly disillusioned with his role, heads back to the Infinity to consider his future. And that is the story so far.
Do not doubt the reality. The reclamation has already begun, and we are hopeless to stop it.
Next stop, Halo 5 Guardians, which promises to be the biggest and most epic Halo campaign in history. Where is Chief? Is he really the hero we thought he was? And who's Locke? And why has the UNSC ordered him to hunt down the Chief? All these questions and more will be answered in our Halo 5 story primers. We'll do one on Chief and one on Locke, and we'll do them both in 117 seconds. You can catch up with our other Master Chief Halo story recaps here, but first leave us a wee like if this video got you back on the Halo story track, leave us a comment telling us your Halo 4 experiences, and subscribe for more Xbox On videos just like this one. Cheers!